Hey backpackers, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Traveling United. A city in New York's Saratoga County, Saratoga Springs takes its name from the natural springs that have made the area a popular holiday attraction for over 2 centuries. The city's motto is health, history, and horses. It is known for its thoroughbred horse racing track and performing arts center. Considering the abundance of historic structures in Saratoga County, it should be no surprise that the city of Saratoga Springs and its neighboring area share ghost stories and other paranormal lore. Let's go down the rabbit hole and figure out why these Saratoga Springs locations may have contributed to the city's eerie reputation. Number 1. Canfield Casino, venue for nuptials and appearance of deceased gamblers. Among the many well-known attractions in Saratoga, the Canfield Casino stands out. John Old Smoke Morrissey opened the casino, then known as the Saratoga Clubhouse. In 1870, Morrissey opened the clubhouse with 3 stipulations: no women, no locals, and cash only. Because of these regulations, the club became one of the most elite in the gambling industry. Morrissey refused to bend the laws for anyone, not even the wealthy. Therefore, he could keep his Saratoga Clubhouse operating long after gambling was made illegal in the city. Many believe that the Canfield Casino is haunted by the famous people who formerly partied in the elite parlor or gambled at the high-stakes tables there. For decades, the casino has been the site of unexplained occurrences here and there, but in the last 2 decades, things have picked up in the terms of creepiness. Some people think an exhibition of garments worn by well-known women of Saratoga was the cause of the uptick in supernatural occurrences. Bats flying around during weddings, temperature changes, objects moving throughout the night, and women in Victorian-era costumes all featured prominently in accounts of hauntings. Due to the high volume of paranormal activity between 2007 and 2010, ghost hunters dispatched a team in the later half of 2010. Although it has a history of ghost stories, the Canfield Casino is now a popular venue for glamorous events like weddings and galas, in addition to being a popular place for locals to go for walks, jogs, picnics, and other leisurely activities. And nearby Congress Park is also a beautiful setting for wedding ceremonies. In addition, Canfield Casino is also home to another haunted place, the Saratoga Springs History Museum. Number 2. Saratoga Springs History Museum, where bewildering odors of cigars and cigarettes linger. Canfield Casino in Congress Park houses the Saratoga Springs History Museum, which documents the city's evolution from its earliest days to the present. The Saratoga Springs History Museum is a popular attraction for visitors from all over the country. Its 3 floors of rotating exhibits, permanent installations, and period rooms highlight the city's fascinating inhabitants, famous hotels, and mineral springs. The furniture and antiques on the 3rd floor are noteworthy because they belong to the wealthy but tragic New York Chancellor Reuben H. Walworth's family. Reuben H. Walworth's daughter-in-law, the writer and preservationist Ellen Hardin Walworth, was also a prominent lawyer. However, her husband Mansfield was cruel and made numerous threats against her life until their eldest son Frank took matters into his own hands and murdered him, resulting in a highly publicized trial. There have been rumors of paranormal activity around the museum and the Canfield Casino for quite some time. The staff, visitors, and volunteers at the Saratoga Springs History Museum have all heard unexplained noises, such as crystal clinking or a poker chip sliding across the floor. There have also been unexplained aromas of cigars and cigarettes, despite the building being smoke-free, and slamming of doors and furniture rearranging. Strange occurrences such as orbs and a male ghost have also been reported. Still, the most common sightings is of a Victorian-era woman in white who emerges in different rooms and then disappears just as swiftly. Number 3. Yaddo Gardens, the residence of a tragedy-beset family. One can't go to Saratoga Springs and not see Yaddo Gardens. However, it seems that Yaddo's long and sometimes spooky history has left it haunted by the ghosts of its former residents, the Trasks. Spencer and Katrina Trask purchased Yaddo in 1881 in search of solace following the death of their first child. The Trask family spent the late 1800s renovating the entire estate. The estate's mansion had a significant facelift that included transforming it into a Queen Anne-style home. On the property's outskirts, the Trasks planted gardens and started a dairy farm. Even though the house and grounds were large enough to provide complete seclusion for for the Trask family, they chose to welcome guests inside. The Trasks found that entertaining visitors and putting on shows like masks and pageants gave them a unique outlet for their artistic side. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.